I've just got my fake wig on.
Oh, Anna, no, I'm
Business
dead.
weave.
Business weave.
Like, you're one I need to do a whole episode of. You know that Irish ancient, what's her name again? She opens her vulva.
What?
You know the little stone woman?
No.
She has a name. Vulva woman or something, I think it is.
Vulva woman?
Yeah.
Is it an Irish mythology?
Irish
Vulva
superwoman.
woman to the rescue.
Vulva woman.
Anna, you're joking.
I'd literally have to physically pick a different hat and be like trying to get into the space of like, I can do this. I think that's where like
me.
Irish dancing was invented, because we're just like literally only moving our little legs or like trying to keep it in. You're like crisscrossing, doing a little
God.
dance because you're like,
Yeah.
once my bladder knows it's an airloo, it's about to go.
Yeah.
Are you confused about anything?
Yeah, a little bit
Yeah,
actually.
whether to move the hairline.
Whether to move the hairline, yeah. Go to Turkey or move the head
Do you know
down.
that sometimes they move hair from your arse to your head?
I'd take it. I've got loads of fucking hair down there. That's perfect.
Hello, hags. Hairy, adorable, gentle, sun-kissed people, hopefully listening from a sandy beach, probably stood in a queue. I'm Anna Clifford and I'm here with Sophie Latouche.
Hello, guys. And thanks, Anna, for having me again. Sorry, stood in a queue. Stood in a queue.
So, yeah, are you a queuer?
I hate standing in a fucking queue.
I know. I wouldn't line up for it much now, would you?
Oh, no, I wouldn't. And do you know what the worst type of queue is?
Which?
The queue for the bathroom when you're at a concert.
Yeah.
Like, no. People become aggressive.
I think that's where
Like
like
me.
Irish dancing was invented, because we're just like literally only moving our little legs or like trying to keep it in. You're like crisscrossing,
Oh my
doing a little
God.
dance because you're like,
Yeah.
once my bladder knows it's an airloo, it's about to go.
Yeah. And then if you can hear the water running, and then it's just like all you can think about is pissing.
Do you ever go into the lads?
No, I wouldn't.
Would
no.
not?
No, I just, no. Would you?
Yeah.
Stand at the cubicle? At the...
Would I go into a urinal? No, I wouldn't, to be honest. Like, I haven't quite mastered my piss aim for a urinal.
Well, if
but I'm
you
saying if usually the girls is way longer, and I'm having none of that. If the lads is less, I'll go in and use their
You just go in.
toilet,
Toilet,
not a
not the
urinal.
urinal.
I'd definitely be thrown out, because you know the way men definitely look at each other's
Oh my
members.
God, you'd have to.
You have to have a look.
That's why I think all men are
So
actually
if I was
gay.
just standing there with my pants down,
Ah.
pissing down my leg because I wouldn't get close.
Well, I wonder, could you train to aim? Like,
What do you? I probably would just reverse it in.
sorry, what do you mean to reverse
Like, put
it
my
in?
butt, like kind of squat down on the
Would
urinal.
you?
That would be easier than trying
I
to do the
think that
front
would be-
way.
I think that would be worse, Anna. Imagine walking in, being a man walking in and seeing Anna. At least you could pretend you had long hair and just a small dick, like if you were like facing the right way.
Oh, and if you could aim it and face
Yeah.
the right way.
Yeah.
I would encourage all women to stare with a mirror into your soul, which is your degree. Like,
Fair.
you're one I need to do a whole episode of. You know that Irish ancient, what's her name again? And she opens her vulva.
What?
You know the little stone woman?
No.
She has a name. She has a name. And you know, have you not seen her, the sign,
No.
right? And it's like stone. It's this like kind of stone, and she's hunched down, and she's it's her vulva's open. It's vulva woman or something, I think it is.
Vulva woman.
Yeah.
Is it an Irish
Sounds
mythology?
Irish Superman.
Vulva
Irish
woman
Superwoman.
to the rescue.
Vulva woman. Yeah.
Okay.
And she kind of just goes, there it is. I love her. I love her. I can't believe you don't know her.
That's you in the urinal now.
That's
Vulva
me,
woman.
Vulva. The queue is so long.
It's your new brand.
For the girls. Vulva woman.
Okay.
Here, I've been dying to ask you
Mm.
what your vagina looks like. No, I'm joking.
It's a bit low down.
have been. We're back on our recurring episode. Will be kind of horoscopes, because obviously I'd use that in the live show as a tool
Horror.
to chat to the audience and see
Yeah.
what people's weeks are like. So it's a good conversation starter for us. But ever since the last horoscopes, where we read that Grant Russell
Yeah.
from OK Magazine was like, you'll be doing media and entertainment and all
Yeah.
this kind of stuff. You signed yourself up. I feel like a proud man.
Yeah.
Because I honestly didn't expect this. When I asked you to do this Comedy for Wishes podcast, I asked you because we had tried a podcast years ago where we really get along. It's
Yeah.
easygoing. You're also like, understand the industry. You're hardworking. You're nice. Or you sound. You signed yourself up for a comedy course. I don't really I love that. I feel like a proud
Thanks.
man.
Yeah. Well,
I
look,
didn't expect it.
influenced by you, obviously. just so I could be a bit funnier on this. I don't know.
Maybe I feel a bit. I feel a bit bad that you feel like you'd have to be, because I think like that's a pressure. And obviously comedians and stand-up comedians, and even putting yourself out there, like my Instagram bio's Anna Cliff Comedy, it kind of like gives me the ick sometimes, because you're kind of showing that you're trying. Do you know what I mean? Like you're saying, I think I'm funny, and as Irish people were like, you're not funny. You should meet me mate Paul down the pub. He's gas, and Paul's just drunk in the corner saying the same story 10 times.
Well, to be fair, I actually think it's more, probably the only nice thing my mom has ever said to me is, "You're really funny," and that was in therapy. That was
your mom was in therapy
with me, and literally
she loves group therapy.
No, I know, but she literally said, like, I have to say you're very funny. That's actually probably the nicest thing she's ever said to me. But when I went in my first day, the guy that came in said, "Now, guys, I'm going to tell you the first thing that you need to know about stand-up comedy or comedy in general. Don't try to be funny, just be yourself." And actually, him saying that, he wasn't even looking us in the eye, like, because he actually hasn't looked us in the eye since we started, right? But he's
on the spectrum like all of us.
He is hilarious. And literally, when he came in and said, he didn't even say hi, he just said, "First thing you need to know, and the only thing you need to know about comedy is, don't try and be funny, just be yourself." And honestly, that line alone, and doing this and actually taking the filter that I've probably put on myself while I've been like, oh, I'm an adult now and like I need to get my shit together and whatever else, I feel like actually having a filter on myself in the last few years has actually kind of
taken away the fun, isn't it?
Personality a bit. So between doing the stand-up comedy thing, and it's not that I want to be a stand-up comedian at all, that's not in my head.
We'll
it's
get
just
you on stage.
I don't know about that. I just want to figure out how to just be myself and kind of let go a little bit more.
Well, I think it's a deadly, like, I think anyone who has any kind of inkling or interest in being creative or even just trying something that's a bit scary, it's a really good thing to do. Like,
it is
and
great.
I think understanding the mechanics behind joke structure, storytelling more, making stuff interesting, it's just like all lends to all walks of life. And like
100%.
Even we're starting a podcast here, like you come away feeling amazing, or you might listen back and not hate stuff, and it's like at the end of the day, like in life you just kind of get a bit better and you get bounce off each other better and all these kind of things. So,
but it is all storytelling though at the end of the day, no matter what it is, even the Irish mythology, all that kind of stuff, it's all brought forward through stories. So if you can just throw a few jokes in there, why the fuck not?
Why not? Have
it's
a laugh.
great little skill
like
to have.
Like,
do you know what I mean?
Yourself, adults, we get too serious.
No, like it's definitely taking the filter away.
It's taking us serious.
Oh yeah,
you're in the wrong
God
place.
help you. I actually got a message from someone during the week, feedback on the pod, saying that we didn't get something or another right.
What was it?
It was something about 2 moons in 1 month or some shit like that. I don't know.
Blue moon.
Yeah, but it happens more often than we said it did.
I said
some
like a
shit.
decade or something.
But what I would say is,
if
anything
you're coming
we
to
say here, don't believe it.
If people have come here to actually learn something,
you're not going to learn it here.
I've done my job terribly.
So like we'll talk about things that, like, you know what I mean, go if it piques your interest, go and do a little bit more extra research and come back to us. Like, do you know what I mean?
Like, honestly, Irish storytelling is the story changes from pub to pub, from person to person.
Yeah, exactly.
From thing to thing. Take what you will and run with it. So what do you learn? Like, what did you learn in the course this week?
So in this week, everyone was actually in a bad mood when they came in. It was actually really funny because nobody wanted to be there, and like even the lecturer was like, Jesus lads, the energy's really off in the room. Like everyone was just kind of like, I think everyone probably has a touch of ADHD, and everyone was really excited to get things going, and we're like at the midway point and everyone's like, the fuck am I doing in a stand-up comedy course, I think, at this stage. But still, we had a good laugh. But we're not learning loads. It's more like he has us. Not yet. He has us standing up and he's like, talk about 3 things you love, 3 things you hate, and 3 topics. So the 3 things that I love are being a lesbian.
Oh, nice. Top of the list.
Scissoring. That kind of falls into that.
Yeah.
Birds and cats. So then the 3 things that I hate are, spilling your coffee. Okay, no, actually, I actually need to go into this. Do you know when someone makes you a cappuccino and they don't froth the milk good enough? And it gets very watery and flowy, and you're walking and the fucking cappuccino keeps coming up out of the cup onto your hand.
Yeah.
And you also have loads of bags. And it's a hot take.
Yeah.
I
You
think
hate that.
I think that's the on a day when it actually matters. I think that's the thing that could actually send me over the edge.
It's always up there, but I love that. That's when it's like that breaking point. But it's
the breaking point.
It's not that. It's the fact that so your boss just gave out to you, like your family pet just died, and then all of a sudden,
coffee all over your wrist.
Your bags are falling, coffee's on your wrist, and you say, "That's who I'm getting pissed off at. I'm getting pissed off at that barista."
Yeah. What's your one of that?
Oh, it happens to me all the time.
What is it?
And it sends me over the edge. Leaving a room and like my sleeve or the pocket in my jacket gets caught in the handle, and I want to turn around and punch that door.
And you're in a rush. Obviously.
Yeah. And I just think, who has my Barbie right now?
Yeah,
who has my Barbie? Who's playing with me? My life is awful.
Yeah, why is that doorknob there? Do you know what I mean?
No, that sends me over the edge.
Yeah.
So
anyway.
Day.
We're just doing all those bits.
Handles or gas.
Yeah. So just doing all those bits, and basically like has us all standing up talking about a topic. And he said actually the most important part and where the funny bits are when you run out of steam and you just say whatever the fuck is in your head.
Yeah. It's kind of like, I think it's a mix of both. It's a mix of obviously like having like stuff that interests you or stories to tell, and then kind of going off on a tangent or finding the anger, the relatability, or then also the switch that people weren't expecting. To come in, and it's so fun.
Where did you learn how to do it?
Came out of the womb.
Were you always funny though?
Born with it, you know?
Were you always funny?
No. I mean, I think I always turned to humor because I was just like, it's like your survival mechanism. It's like, okay, school's not for me. I have GHDs aren't invented. The boys think I'm a beast. I will use the humor I have, or the performing element. Maybe I do. I've always been a bit of a performer. But it was actually, I did do a course when I lived in Canada.
Did you?
A 5-week course, because I was just like, I'm really interested in, like, I was writing funny plays at the time because I'd just finished drama school. And I was like, I'd love to, like, I just love stand-up comedy, watching my dad, going to see stuff. That I was like, I'd love to find out the mechanics. And it was the one thing, like, and honestly, in my whole life, so much didn't make sense in academia. Like, it really just didn't. And comedy was the one thing I was like, it clicked. And I was like, I get this. I love understanding how to make people laugh. I love watching comedy. I love finding the mechanics and the science and all these like little moments, like even we were talking before this started, like of atmosphere and energy and room, and like get a small dark room, get people in, get them comfortable, like get the energy good, and you're orchestrating all that. And then that's what like helps my cogs in my wheel, like makes sense.
Really?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck yeah.
Yeah. And then if people laugh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Laughing is just good. It's just so fun. I mean, if there's ever a day that you're not belly laughing, I'm like, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
And then your jacket gets caught in the door.
Yeah. No, but yeah, so anyway, what's his name? The last fella with the horoscopes, he was right.
Grant Russell from OK Magazine.
Yeah.
I love him.
Shout out snaps to Grant Russell.
Little astrology uncle.
Oh, do we have him again?
A different one, yeah.
Oh,
for this
fab.
week.
But it's him, like.
And I have a Comedy for Witches show tomorrow as well, so I'll use that for that. Always knew, like, because it's a weekly horoscope.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? I try and say June, because I love astrology, but
yeah.
I mean, OK Magazine, this is for the comedy. I actually have a fun fact about horoscopes. Is it fun? I don't like. I hate premising something that's a fun fact is going to come out as an absolute fact.
Just a fact.
Where did horoscopes originate? From our small dick men in Greece.
Really? Was that?
Yeah, they weren't looking downward. There was something to see. They were looking up.
You're joking.
They were saying, "What's going on?
What's going on up there in the stars?
What's happening?
What's aligning?"
So in Greek, it's horo, meaning hour,
okay,
or time. And scopus meaning observer. So they're observing the hour. And then, so within astrology and people's birth charts, this is like why you have a sun and moon and like rising and all these different placements and houses, and people who are really into it be like,
so
that's because
where was the
your
sun?
Venus is in this and this, your place in this thing. But that's because it's so proper astrology is so precise to the hour, the placement, the place in the world so they're observing every hour.
Interesting.
So it's very specific, but horoscopes on a general, people are like, it's so broad, like it could be anyone, because it became popular going into magazines around the 1930s.
Fair. In the 1930s?
Yeah.
Wow. There has to be something.
The first one was from an astrologer in London called Naylor. Sorry, it sounds like one of your mates in the field. I'm going to go down to Naylor.
Yeah.
He wrote in the newspaper a very broad, so it was the first horoscope essentially, which is just a broad outline of someone's sun sign, which is your star sign, which is your main sign. For the birth of Princess Margaret.
Oh my God.
And
Margot.
And a kind of a prediction for her life, which was Queen Elizabeth's younger sister, right? Did you watch The Crown?
No.
Oh, it's so good.
Not into.
And honestly, my dad's like, Anna, we don't like the royal family. But I'm like, but Papa, have you seen The Crown? You kind of fall in love with them and then you're like,
really?
Oh. My dad's like, we're a Republican family. I'm like, but Papa, my mother has an English accent.
Yeah, your mom is from England, isn't she?
She'd be having tea with the Queen. My mom is from, born and raised London, but she says she's a Londoner. She's like, I'm not from England, I'm a Londoner.
Fair.
Her mum and dad are Irish, but I will forgive her. Like she has more, she has more confidence than an Irish person, so that's how you can tell.
Well, there you go.
But The Crown, and people were so fascinated by this Princess Margaret, because what he said was around the 7th year of her life there will be some disturbances. What happened in the 7th year of her life?
She was disturbed.
Her uncle, King Edward, is it? The uncle anyway, that abducted the crown.
Jesus Christ.
Absconded?
Absconded?
Is that the word? Abscond. Sounds like
abstained?
How Northern Ireland people say scone and scone. And the royals do be liking crumpets and thing. Abscond, so basically her uncle, he had an affair with the American woman. You need to watch The Crown.
Oh my God, maybe I do.
You really do. Yeah, King Edward gave up his, basically
fell in love
with an American woman who was divorced or something, so they couldn't be together under the Church of England. So he gave up his title as king, and it went to her brother, which is Queen Margaret's dad.
Oh my God.
Who had a lisp. He could have had a speech impediment. And so then he was like actually really anxious about being king, because it was never. So then that changed her life, because she became like closer in line to the throne. But her older sister, became Queen Elizabeth, and that was forever. When she was 7. She was queen forever because her dad died quite young, I think, because he probably really didn't want to be a king.
He was just like, fuck this.
Yeah, and astrology said all that.
Sorry.
Basically, what I'm saying, Grant Russell back in 1930s said all that.
So Grant Russell back in the 1930s basically predicted the future, and then that was it.
And then people got so interested in by that, as they do, because obviously most people are like, oh, that's so broad, whatever. But everyone is always saying, well, tell me.
Yeah.
I might not believe it, but tell me. We all kind of want to know. It's a bit of a trajectory.
I think we all do want to know. And I'd say it probably became so big in the likes of the newspaper, the magazine, or whatever else, because the ratings probably went through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think people want to understand themselves a little bit better and a little bit deeper all the time. And, if you can get some sort of hope for the future, or even a bit of a something or another, you can understand why.
A little bit of a prediction.
Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So will I read your Aries this week?
Let's do it.
See if Grant Russell got your week right.
Go on, Grant.
Okay. Wrapping up previous matters will be easier than anticipated. What are you wrapping up?
College.
College
is done.
School's out for summer.
School's out for summer.
And you're never going back.
I'm never, ever, ever, ever,
I
ever
feel like
back.
you're one of those people who want to keep learning, though.
I do, yeah, but like in the real world, like I'm sick of head in the books, like as in, no, we're done. So we're wrapping up that education forever.
Was it easier than I anticipated?
No,
it was way harder.
Much harder than I expected. Yeah.
Just be sure that details aren't overlooked, as confusions could still occur.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, because they sent me a statement of results and said that I needed to repeat 2 of them.
They said you're a dum-dum head.
A dum-dum head. And I said, sorry, boys, I don't, because I did get an extension and I did put it in on time given the extension. So
you wrapped it up, so that was
I
confusing.
wrapped it up, yeah, and goodbye, like, yeah.
Don't make too much drama out of a trivial misunderstanding. Did you make drama out of it?
I wouldn't say that, but like I do tend to get a bit sensitive, yeah. So, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I do tend to get a bit sensitive. Maybe. I don't know. Was there any drama
queen? Did you send back a sassy email saying you've got this wrong?
No, I just said grand.
I got my girlfriend to do this test, and
don't say that. They will fucking fail me, Anna.
Don't worry. My mum and dad did my leaving cert for me.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had to get Katie to do it. It was too hard. It was too hard. She's a coder. Do you know what I mean? So, and like, you know, I do the majority of the cooking and cleaning. So, and I actually was like, babe, get your nails done for yourself, get your hair done for yourself. I was basically
sugar mama
5 minutes away from licking her toes clean that week so that she could just yeah. Well, yeah, but like,
do you have a toe fetish?
No, I don't. She won't let me near her feet anyway.
Really?
Yeah, I've tried. Like, she won't let me near them.
Why have you tried to do?
Just, you know what I mean? Like, as in,
start from the bottom, go up.
Anyway, no, she's not a foot person, like, at all. Have you ever done anything with toes?
Have I ever done anything with toes? No.
Have you let anyone toe you or anything?
Toe? What is it? What is it? Like, what is it to be toed?
Finger, toe,
finger in my vagina.
Toe.
Oh no, sorry, that happens lots. Toe in the gi.
Yeah.
No. Well, no. Maybe like as a mess on the couch, or like with clothes on. Do you know what I mean? Someone might stroke it
with their big toe.
Yeah, it'd be very clever if they were like, again, a Greek mini toe.
Okay, so yeah, just a little couch mess of a toe.
I mean, I do. Yeah, I've looked into the feet selling.
Have you? Anna, we should sell our feet
but
pics
it's
on
like
Patreon.
Anything. It's yeah, I'd happily do that because I called my kind of in line with the production company. I called my company Dipping Toes because I like to dip my toe into everything.
Yeah, fair.
It's like kind of like when people want you to have a niche, and I was like, niche will only like be the name of my child. I will not niche down. I'd have too many interests. So I was like, I like to dip my toe, so it would make sense to do a Patreon, nice, yeah. Like a OnlyFans for feet.
But would you have to show your face? Like, could you be like?
No, people are doing their feet pics like this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so.
But you still, it's like anything. I've looked, like, honestly, I think everyone at certain times in their life has looked into, because I think this would fall under the realm of sex work, right? Or in kinks or in interests or whatever. We all think that's an easy thing to do, to kind of, sell your body in a way or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not. It's the exact same as having any kind of social media. You have to market yourself, even if it is your feet. How do you get them out there? People want to know that that's the foot to that face.
But this is what I mean. Like, do you have to be like...
No, you don't have to be in it, but they need to, like, you still need to be like, drawing people to links and stuff. So it's all work. Like, no one's...
Do you think there really is a foot fetish out there?
100%, yeah. Yeah. It's massive.
But like,
people are like, they want to see, like, I think it's Lily Allen sells a lot of feet pics.
What?
Makes a lot of money, but it's like, people will be messaging and being like, I'd love to see you like stomp on grapes. And then she sends a video stomping on grapes.
Can we try and
I'd love to see you like, stomp on. I'm sure people have mad things like dog shit or something.
Yeah, but you think people will be into bunions?
Bunions. There's definitely probably an area. But you have bunions, do you?
Yeah, I have bunions, yeah.
Is it sore?
Yeah, it's very sore. I remember I wore a pair of River Island white shoes. They had a big, massive, huge platform on the front of them. And they were just like stilts, like. And I remember waking up the next day and I just had, my bunion had popped. Like, yeah. Yeah, I was about 22. 35 now.
So what do you think you got bunions from? Bad fit shoes?
Yeah, 100%, yeah. Like, I'd say I was always going to be prone to them, but I think those white shoes sealed the deal. Like, I'll never forget it. It was actually...
it popped.
Yeah. And Breffney, he was on The Irish Apprentice. Do you ever remember that now?
Was there only one season of Irish Apprentice? There's only ever one season of shows that we have.
Maybe it wasn't The Irish Apprentice, but it was something like The Office, or it was something similar.
Sounds
or else maybe he was
annoying.
out, but I remember anyway, he was out that night in Crystal, I think. And I remember I was wearing those shoes and I was just trying to shift him, like, because it was Breffney, like, and he wasn't having any of me. And then I woke up with a bunion. So that's just a flashback that I got there.
That feels very witchy. It's like a sign that you're like, you're going for the wrong sex, my dear.
Yeah.
Here's a bunion on your toe until you realise.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that. But yeah, have you no bunions or anything? Anything weird?
I think I'm on
the
way to Bunion Town.
Okay. Yeah.
But I only realised because I think it's getting to this age which I've talked to a lot of girls about their bunions recently, and I was like, oh my god, am I getting one? I think I'm on the verge. Kind of a little bit going out there, so I'm trying to.
So do you think we're at the bunion age? Like, do you think we're at the kind of midpoint in our lives where everyone's starting to get bunions? Because
well, there's a few things going on because we're about mid-30s. So there's bunions. There's obviously wrinkles.
Starting to get the grey hairs.
Greys have been here for the girls for years, no?
I've only just started.
But do you not dye your hair?
No, I've only just started getting them, and I'm a bit like, what's going on here?
Greys.
Do you know?
Why is
or like, you know, my eyelids are starting to sag a little bit.
No, that's a trend that needs to go and shite.
The
blef.
Upper blef.
No, because I seen a girl
that's scary
talk about that on TikTok, that she was getting her eyelid removed, and I said, I didn't know if that was a thing. I did not know that thing. Then for a whole month, all I could see when I looked in the mirror was eyelids. Was just eyelids. And I said,
yeah, but I think if
you're meant to have eyelids.
Yeah, you are meant to have eyelids. But I do think like the fact that you can get rid of this stuff. But you know what I saw one girl actually do was she didn't like how far her, like, I think I've got a 5 head, right? I can fit my 5 fingers on my forehead.
Is that the rules for 5 head?
Well, that's my rule for 5 head, right?
No, so everyone can fit that.
I think I have a 5 head. Anyway, I saw this girl, her name was Sophie Milner, on Instagram, and she also didn't like how far back her hair went. So she actually got her hairline
moved
forward. So they cut an incision in her head and pulled her scalp down and stitched it here. And I have to say,
does it look better?
I'd like to get that
Would
done.
You? No, yeah. I actually can't imagine if your hair came out further than
well, look, no, do you know what? Right? I have my father's hairline, and I'm starting to get
a bald man.
I know. I'm starting to get a receding hairline. Look, I'm going to show you, right? So it goes in the same shape as Dad's goes.
Yeah.
So I'm starting to get these little bald patches here, which just, like, as a woman,
it's long hair, you can throw it over.
Like, every time I go to the hairdressers now, they're like, are you okay? Like, is whatever. So anyway, I'd like to go to Turkey as well and maybe just get a little few. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little few, like.
A little few extra hairs.
Yeah.
Where do they take it from, your arse?
Because it would be better than getting your hairline pulled forward. Do you get me?
The idea of that, like, turns my stomach. I can't. You would get your head moved forward a bit.
Yeah, and then what happens? Like, I don't know. Yeah,
I think all this is trends. Like, I think, you know, stuff that's irreversible. Like, because I'm massively into, you know, styling myself. Like, kind of the stuff that's on the outside. Like, I'll dye my hair a million different colors. You know, pierce myself, tattoos. But like, procedures scare the shit out of me.
Yeah,
just like irreversible stuff.
What's the one that you would get done though? What's like? If there was no anything, is there anything that you would consider? Like, if it didn't hurt, there was no anything, like, is there anything that you would get done?
A big bunda.
Would you get a big bunda?
No, I always obviously would like a big, more of an arse or something. But I mean, there's stuff you'd like, there's stuff you'd like think, oh, that would be nicer to have. But like, at the same time, there's no, I think I've actively tried to not engage in this stuff because of my when I was a teenager in early 20s, like the body dysmorphia and the issues I had were so huge, like so damaging to myself, based off self-hatred and looks that wasn't real, right? You know what I mean? And like, confidence comes from within, and sexiness and all this kind of stuff, like whatever we're chasing within the realm of trying to look good, genuinely comes from within. Like, I've done everything to myself, starved myself, dyed blonde hair, you know, bigger boobs, whatever, to try, and nothing. I think that's why I go back to, like, because I'm like, obviously I'm at an age where I'm like, I am deep, like the aging is getting to me like a bit because I'm watching other people do Botox. But I have to go back to that and be like, I've done so much work in my 20s to like myself. There's no way in hell I'm getting something else done to go back there.
I do love a bit of Botox, I have to say. Like, I absolutely 100% agree with everything that you're saying.
But I think that's people's different experience, because I'm like, that's for you. I just know, I was like, if I was deeply unhappy in my body at a time when technically I was the youngest, probably the most, well, you know, at my peak of whatever, that's all mental for me. It's actually nothing to do with my outside.
Yeah.
And I have to keep going back to that because I can't. I was like, if I feel insecure right now, it's not me getting Botox that would make me feel better.
That's true. Yeah, and I think also, like, I did get Botox in my masseter, right?
Oh,
so this is because, honestly, medical, because I was grinding my teeth so much. Like, they're actually killing me now again because it's wearing off. But she injected me in a place that actually apparently, like, it paralyzed one side of my face.
Yeah.
So for months I was walking around and I could only smile on one side. Like, no,
that would be my biggest fear as well.
Yeah, but like, I had to go back and I was like, excuse me now, hold on a second. Like, she injected the wrong muscle and you have paralyzed the wrong muscle in my face.
That would be my biggest fear.
And when I went to my aunt's wedding, she was like, I was sitting at the top table and she turned around in her gorgeous wedding. She goes, the fuck is wrong with your face? And I was like, I got a Botox a couple of weeks ago. She goes, you look deformed, love. And she's like sitting there in her wedding dress. And I was like, I actually do. And in all the wedding photos, I'm like smiling like this, like, so yeah. But I do. Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm also saying never say never, because the real insecurity is going to really come back, and then you could see me like tits, teeth, arse, fucking my
back and forth to
my
fucking
hairline brought down to my nose.
Yeah. So yeah. Right. Am I doing Grant Russell for you?
Yeah. You got yours there, right, about your exams. So wrapping it up.
Yeah. Okay, Cancerian.
Mm-hmm.
So you may have thought any mix-ups had been resolved, but work delays, misplaced paperwork, or staff shortages will give you a feeling you're about to repeat some experiences again.
Oh God. Staff shortages? Yes.
Yeah.
I work for myself.
Yeah.
And you have to do, when you work for yourself, at least 10 jobs, right? Yeah. I'm the writer, I'm the performer, I'm the editor of clips, I am the lighting person in a room, I am the sound person, I am the accountant, I am the social media, I am the PR.
Yeah.
What else? Let's go to 10.
Legal. You have to make sure that what you're not doing is illegal.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that, I don't think.
Time management.
PA, I have to book all my own flights thing. Like, I do have an agent, but like, I'm not at the level. And then if you're a bit more successful, like, I'd love to have a couple more people working for me one day. You'd be so far ahead. Like, social media is a full-time job.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have social media as a job, and I do really appreciate it for the work I do, and I like enjoy this, and I think it's given creators like a way more like creative space. But if it wasn't my job, I wouldn't have any social media presence.
Would you not? Really, Anna?
I don't think so. I think I've got to that point.
Really?
So now I'm really treating it as a job.
Yeah.
And a really enjoyable job. I don't want anyone to think like I do actually genuinely, the brands I work with are so fun. Tomorrow I'm being a drag queen with Bulmers and the Pride. Like,
sorry, that's amazing.
That's so fun. So I treat it like that. So I have two phones, and one of my work phone, which has social media on it, goes in a drawer when I'm done. And then my phone that I have on me never has social media.
That is a good way. That is a really good strategy that you've come up with.
I would recommend it to anyone. But then you go on and you go, like, I also love then going on for an hour and enjoying other people's content, but you're not stuck on it.
Yeah.
Because I also love watching other people's stuff.
Yeah.
And being like, oh, they're so much better than me.
No. But I do feel like, I think like work delays or mix-ups, we
had some delays.
We did. We had some delays,
I think like, well, again, working for yourself is a repetition. Like last year, I burnt myself out massively by gigging and then getting up early to do loads of jobs, and actually put up a little vlog on my YouTube about the Paddy Power Comedy Festival last year. And oh my God, I look wrecked.
Really?
I look ancient. Like, I was like, maybe Anna in July 2025 would have taken the Botox. She would have taken something.
Really?
Like, I can see it. I was like, I am erect. And I'm like, I felt last week I was virgin. I said, I'm not, like, I cannot go back there. I can't go back to that burnout.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to rest more and like, I kind of care. Not like, you know me, I care so much about the craft. But yes, you're not saving lives. You know what I mean?
Well, you're not saving lives. And like, I do think it's kind of
And
one of those
sleep
things.
and rest and enjoy.
Yeah, and just enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? And outsource where you can.
Yeah. But I think it's funny with the jobs is always coming up, but because I get quite anxious as well. I don't know why I was thinking of the staff shortages in that. It's so funny when you work for yourself because you think, God, I need a clone of myself. Like literally need a clone of myself to do all the admin side of stuff. And one day, like touch wood, have a bit more help is the goals. But I used to get so anxious. This is when I was living in London, actually, kind of when comedy was kind of taking off and I was still working a day job. That was quite I'm just an anxious person. I'm a very anxious person. And I would really struggle with putting myself out there in terms of comedy, or if I got booked for an acting job or booked for a massive comedy gig, or even emails coming in looking for quotes or looking for these kind of things. I would really struggle with answering them. I got very overwhelmed and, kind of like even get very like kind of lose my like migraines and lose vision and have to fall asleep and stuff. So my dad was like, when you get like that, you have to put a business hat on. Do you know what I mean? So like a little visual tool of like, because it's like Anna, the person finds this immensely difficult, or like confrontation or feedback or rejection within the industry hard to deal with. But business-minded Anna is just like, it's just another day. It's just another week. It's just emails coming in, people saying you're good, but whatever. And I would for a while have to go to my wonderful hat collection and I just pick a hat to put on.
Anna, you're joking.
I'd literally have to physically get myself into mind space and I'd pick a different hat and be like trying to get into the space of like, I can do this. I can believe in myself and stick a hat on. And now, thank God, I'm a bit further along and like myself a bit better than a few years ago. I've just got my fake wig on.
Oh, Anna, no, I'm
Business
dead.
weave.
Business weave.
If people are listening, I've just clipped off my ponytail and put it back on.
I want one of those.
These ponytails are so handy.
Where'd you get that?
I have just my hair so unmanageable. The fake one is great.
Where'd you get it?
Lulabells.
Lulabells.
Sponsor me.
There you go.
Oh my God, I can't get back on now.
Get different weaves on for the different episodes.
Yeah, well, for confidence, different weaves give you confidence. This business hat.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't really like, then I was just feeling anxious in like a bucket hat.
A festival.
And then the next week I'd be feeling anxious in a furry hat.
Weird. Did you like living in London?
No.
Or did that give you anxiety?
I hated it.
I feel like
I love London. I'm like there once a month for work. And obviously my family are London Irish. But
what's it like to live there though?
Grim.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's nice if you're in one of the boroughs that is bougie with loads of money.
Yeah.
It's a city that you need loads of money. But I think also like such a luxury that we grew up by. I grew up by the sea.
Yeah.
You don't realise that you're craving. I'm also Cancerian in water. I crave water. I lived in Vancouver. It was beside the ocean. And then I've lived in Howth in Dublin beside the sea, and then I was living in London. Now, to be honest, I was actually severely depressed, but on top of that there was no water. I was like walking, I was like, why do I feel weird? There's no water. Well, and on the tube they're sucking the life out of it. I would pick up at people's, I feel like I pick up people's energy.
I definitely do.
The tube and be like, wow, miserable.
Well, I listened to an audiobook a couple of years ago called Lost Connections. Josh Hanari or something, I think is his name. Anyway, one of the best books I've ever listened to. And one of the things and the reason why actually it was one of the best books I've ever listened to is because it made me realise what intrinsic values are and your extrinsic, I think it is, values. So that like what's important to you and then what's important for the way that you bring yourself into the world. But there was another part. So the book was called Lost Connections. There was another part that like focused on basically, you know, the way some people say the city's really stressful or I couldn't live in the countryside or whatever else, right? There's no right or wrong. It's actually where you grow up.
You're wrong.
No, but it's where you grow up. Whether you grow up in the suburbs or you grow up in the sea or you grow up like wherever it is or you grow up in the city.
Midlands, wrong.
That's just fucking wrong.
I'm sorry. That's rude Limerick. To the people of Mullingar.
No, it is. Like, I couldn't be so inland. But like, again,
wrong.
Again,
you just but then you didn't know. It's like you don't know better because you didn't like. That's what I'm saying. It's a privilege to grow up by the sea because then you're like, whoa, it's so calming to be by a body of water. Anyway, sounds like it's time for horoscopes. Horoscopes. That's literally going back to the Greece, even though it's our horo. We're like horo. It's the hour of the whores. And these I posted last month's horoscopes in a carousel on our Comedy for Witches page.
Very good.
And they went down well. I think, like I said, everyone loves to, even if they don't believe it, they want to go. Because Shane O'Sullivan, the Kerry cowboy, he DM'd me. He's like, you left Pisces out. I didn't even realise I didn't put Pisces in. Like I made it, but I didn't obviously go into the carousel.
Oh my God.
And I was like, this is it. Even the cowboys down in Kerry want to know. They want to know what's going on.
Right, okay. Tell us your dirty horoscopes.
To our Pisces. I did put it into the comment section. So for this week's horoscopes, how to live a bit more in tune with your inner hoe. First up, Aries. Your confusion ain't cute. Put the ass in ask or the arse in can't be arsed.
Okay.
That's your one.
It. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's great.
Are you confused about anything?
Yeah, a little bit actually.
Whether to move the hairline.
Yeah. Go to Turkey or move the head.
Do you know that sometimes they move hair from your arse to your head?
I'd take it. I've got loads of fucking hair down there. That's perfect.
But the ass and ask and the arse and can't be arsed. Okay, Taurus. Set your intentions, then action him.
Horus.
Yeah. Gemini. Gemini. Take a lover the way you take criticism. Receive it, then completely ignore it. Brian, what are you? Taurus!
Oh, you're a Horus.
You're a Horus. Cancer. Being tied up with work ain't the fun kind.
Oh, well, listen, Anna.
So
where'd you get the inspo for that? I wonder.
That came to me.
I'd say it did.
In a dream. Leo. Was it a wet dream or a heat wave hallucination? Don't take anything seriously after 7 p.m. until summer is over. I like that one.
That's cute.
You know, sometimes you don't be believing your dreams the whole time.
Yeah. I actually, I had a fucked up dream the other day.
Did you? What was it?
Oh my God. No, like I had just given birth and baby was just hating me.
That's the fucked up part. You're like, what the hell?
No, it was. The baby hated me. It was like, go away. Baby, straight out the womb. Anyway.
Interesting.
I was traumatized when I woke up.
Well, don't take anything seriously
after 7 p.m.
until summer over because the heat is messing with us all.
Yeah, fair.
It really does.
It actually said there was a thing. Did you see it went viral that periods were all over the place for the month of June?
All over the place.
Yeah, they were all over the place. Everyone was late and everything was the heat wave.
That's interesting.
Yeah, there you go.
I need to learn more about our bodies. Virgo. You can't spell pleasure without erase. Erase them from your life. I like a little play on words.
Yeah.
And sometimes people need to be removed, don't they?
Yeah. Libra.
A spicy test isn't just an ADHD diagnosis. It's a test to see if they're up for some fun.
What would that be now? Would you send them like a little pop quiz of like, do you like it up your...
Yeah. Where'd you like it? Where would you like the big toe?
Banana. Big
you
toe?
Call your vagina Nana.
No, I don't call my vagina Nana.
Ninny. He's like banana Nana.
You're a ninny.
You're ninny, do you? You're ninny.
You're Mary.
You're inny.
Did you ever hear you're Mary?
Yeah, my foo-foo Mary, my friend says. Foo-foo Mary.
First and second name.
And she calls penises Willises. She goes, oh my God, when we're on a nudist beach. So many Willises.
No, I'm dead.
Oh, and they're always old Willises. And a foo-foo Mary. Scorpio. What's coming into your inbox is no longer email related. Don't forget to refresh, delete, and log off from time to time. Sagittarius. Remember, butterflies are just gut issues. Fanny flutters, those are good issues.
Do you ever actually get fanny flutters?
Yeah. It's like a female bone.
What?
Like a boner, female boner.
Oh, I thought you said we actually have like a bone called the fanny flutter. But really, yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's more like
a fanny flutter. Yeah, it's a boner for a woman. I feel that's what I would relate it to.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, something's happening.
Yeah.
But I feel
Do you
like
ever get that?
when you get butterflies, I'm like, I'm just starving.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Fair.
And maybe fanny flutters is a different
Did you
kind of
ever
starving.
actually get fanny flutters when you saw someone?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Am I the only one in this situation? Did you?
More like a throb, I'd say, more than a flutter. But maybe that just.
Well, I'm not saying they're going. That's a queef, isn't it? No, it's a
Oh my
tingling
God,
sensation.
a queef. There's nothing worse than a queef. It is so embarrassing, isn't it?
I'm not fucking queefing when I'm on the horn, like. You'd be hearing me miles away. Okay, Capricorn. Setting a date is sexy. In a world full of Google calendars, don't be a Yahoo loser. Aquarius. If you're getting the ick from them breathing, that's not an ick. That's a debt wish. Set them free.
Oh.
Icks. Sometimes people be saying breathing. I say, honey, you don't like them. Let them go. Let them go. And finally, our Pisces friends that I seem to have forgotten last week's carousel. Pisces. Get horny for the small tasks. Empty the dishwasher. Change a bulb. Pay a bill. And you'll be turned on by life.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
God, I love doing those. They're so funny.
So basically, you're Grant Russell with
Anna Clifford
an
for
innie.
the horoscopes.
Anna Clifford innie.
Anna Clifford innie. Anna Clifford innie.
Innie ninny.
Pull a card there for us, Sophie, to end the app.
Yeah. Do you want to read it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you should.
I'll read it out. Gorgina. What if your mess is your magic? What if they're two sides of the same door? Sounds like a vagina, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
What if your mess is your magic if there's two sides of the same door? That's it. That's your stunning vaginas.
It sounds like, do you know that song, what your one sang? CMAT. Was it CMAT or Cause I'm too messy? You know what I mean?
Lola Young.
Yeah, it's a very good song.
It's so good.
I think that validated the majority of women.
Yeah.
In their lives. Rather than like...
Because you can't, it's chasing
your mess
perfection.
It's just your fucking mess. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but you're either too messy or you're too clean. You can't keep up. You can't keeping up appearances.
So what if your mess is your magic? Yeah. What if they're two sides of the same door? Lola Young.
Us oversharing on this pod is our mess.
Oh, absolutely.
And hopefully we're creating some magic.
Hopefully everyone else is the same though. Hopefully people aren't just thinking, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with them?
Hopefully they are a bit as well.
Yeah.
Bit of both, like I said. Two sides of the same door. And we're closing it, folks.
That's it. Closing those flaps.
Queef.